In today's Kickstarter showcase, I wanted to show y'all the Everyday Hero Tarot. I just found out about it today. I am not going to be able to back it, but I hope maybe in the future it'll be available. I think this publisher has made previous decks available through their website. So yeah, I'm hoping it'll be possible. So it's the Everyday Hero Tarot. So if you haven't been to my previous videos, this is an ASMR video. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to read through. I won't play the video portion because obviously that's not ASMR, but I'll have the link to this Kickstarter in the description. I'm making this video on July the 9th, and it says 13 days to go, so you have until July 22nd. It's already met its funding goals, so it will be produced, and has a lot of backers, 500. If you're looking for where it's located, it says Sheridan, Wyoming. I'm not sure though, looking at some of the other stuff, if that's where they're shipping from though. But let's see. So, okay. So let me go ahead and just start reading through. So here's image of the box, some of the cards, the book, bag, and reading cloth. I really wish I could back this one, but I can't. It says don't miss our early bird prices. So hopefully you can back it. The Everyday Hero Tarot is a 78 card deck with a premium cardstock and linen finish that honors real people doing real work. From nurses and sanitation workers to teachers, truck drivers, and case managers, this deck reimagines the classic Rider-Waite-Smith symbolism through the lens of modern labor and lived effort. Each card is lovingly illustrated in a grounded, expressive style by artist Relina, who brings a strong narrative and character sense to every scene. And then it has images, some of the images from the deck. And then there's card preview. So here we have the major arcana. And as you can see, there's, like they say, different people doing, like a bus driver, we have a teacher, construction worker, taxi driver, fireman, and I like this, the devil's payday one. So yeah, right. So and then we have the wands, and I'm quiet because I'm kind of looking at the images, trying to see if I see like a particular, or if I notice a particular theme for each one. I'm sure there probably is. I'm just kind of trying to see if something jumps out. So we have swords. So it looks like the deck is basically, sort of ready to go. But let's see, deck features. So it's a full 70 cards, standard tarot size. For those of you who know cardstock, it's 350 GSM art paper with linen finish. The upgrade will be to German black core cardstock as a stretch goal. I'm not sure if that'll get met or not, or if it has already been met. I looked at it earlier, but I don't remember which goals have been met. It says tell your friends about this campaign so that we can reach it. It's part of why I decided to do the video, because even though I can't back it, it seemed like a really neat deck. And hopefully someone will see this video and will back it if they want. So the booklet, the deck comes with a 120-page physical little white booklet that includes insights for every card, keywords, and meanings for upright and reverse draws. So it's nice, like that. I wonder why it says this can't be the. When did this begin? I was curious because it looks like you can still pledge early bird, but that seems, unless it just started. I'm confused. We won't worry about that though. So let's go back to the deck. You can already see me trying to figure out a way to do back up. I'm not going to. The cards and booklet come in a beautiful two-piece rigid box. The upgrade to a magnetic enclosure is a stretch goal. Extras. Other than the deck itself, you can get any of these Everyday Hero tarot goodies. There's a guidebook. The comprehensive 200-page companion book transforms tarot into a practical tool for modern life. While the PDF version comes free with every physical deck, the premium hardcover edition, available as an add-on or as part of the all-in pledge level, offers a beautiful, durable reference built for years of daily use. Each card receives deep exploration with upright and reversed interpretations, real-world examples, and a special Why This Hero section explaining the everyday profession's connection to traditional symbolism. Discover original spreads for career decisions, relationship clarity, and personal growth, plus journaling prompts and exercises that make ancient wisdom immediately applicable. From the magician's kitchen alchemy to death's compassionate transitions, every entry includes visual descriptions, keywords, symbolism, and reflection questions. Built to last with premium hardcover binding, this comprehensive companion serves both beginners seeking accessible guidance and experienced readers wanting fresh perspective on familiar cards. I'm going to try to zoom in here and see. I can't really see I can see it says visual description. This one's pharmacist for temperance. Why a pharmacist? Upright meaning, reverse meaning, keywords, symbolism, message from the card, and reflection questions. I was hoping I could read some of the stuff underneath each of those to get a better sense, but at least you have a sense of the areas included in each for each entry. So there's a cloth and bag, and it's neat. I like the colors in that. Oh, I just noticed the moons on each slide. The Everyday Hero tarot bag fits one standard size tarot deck, and it's got the main image from the cloth. There's also a wooden box, a backer favorite during our past campaigns. Everyday Hero Tarot wooden box features ornate metallic details and fits one standard size tarot deck with velvet inside the box to protect the deck. Rewards. There's the Everyday Hero Tarot. You can do the Tarot Essentials, which is the deck, the bag, and the reading cloth. You can do this all-in pack, which is the deck, the box, reading cloth bag, and the big companion book. And basically each of those individual things can also be added as an add-on, as well as two of their in-production decks, the Lady Pirates Tarot and the Naked Truth Tarot. They have a couple other tarot decks. I went and looked them up, available on their website. So stretch goals that have been met, gilded edges, and foil details on the front of the cards. They're getting close to foil details on card packs. I really wish they'd done the magnetic enclosure before anything else. I mean, just personally, I like a nice magnetic box more than something like gilded edges, but to each their own. And also don't know pricing, like how that works. Timeline. All the artwork is almost complete, so we'll be ready to jump straight into production as soon as Kickstarter releases the funds, so 2 weeks after the campaign ends. If all goes as planned, you can expect to start receiving your rewards by October or November, just in time for the holiday season. Perfect if you're thinking ahead for gifts. Story. Sarah didn't set out to create a tarot deck. Sarah's the creator and Paulina's the artist. I never know why people break it out like that. Because tarot is such a visual medium, I don't ever know why both the creator and the artist aren't both creators. If someone knows why it's broken out that way by a lot of people, let me know in the comments. So it says Sarah didn't set out to create a tarot deck. She just wanted to say thank you. A few years ago, during one of the hardest weeks of her life, her car broke down, her dad was in the hospital, and her childcare fell through. She found herself noticing the people around her, a city worker fixing a pothole outside her building, a nurse holding the elevator for her, quiet everyday gestures that kept things moving even when everything felt like it was falling apart. That night she pulled out her old Rider-Waite deck for comfort, and something clicked. What if every tarot card represented someone like them? She scribbled in a notebook, not kings or angels, real people, nurses, janitors, teachers, drivers. That idea stuck. After receiving her copy of the Naked Truth Tarot last year, Sarah reached out to us to see if we could help make it real. We loved the vision, especially Mustafa, who's currently finishing his residency in occupational medicine. Got to work and soon found Paulina, an illustrator whose work captured both strength and humanity. When we approached Paulina about the project, we asked if she'd be willing to adapt her usually fantastical art style into something more accessible and grounded, an approach that would welcome beginners while honoring the everyday heroes we wanted to celebrate. She embraced the challenge enthusiastically, developing the warm, approachable aesthetic you see throughout the deck. Her ability to capture both the dignity and humanity in each profession while maintaining clear, readable symbolism makes this deck as practical as it is beautiful. The first sketch, a construction worker as the emperor, grounded, solid, commanding not from a throne, but from the scaffolding of a city in motion. Then we have that drawing. And it says, and just like that, the deck began to take shape. What came out of it is the Everyday Hero Tarot, a full 78 card deck that reimagines archetypes through the lens of real people who quietly keep the world turning. It started with one hard week and a quiet thank you. And then it says, personal note from Mustafa. When Sarah and Paulina were working on this project, I made a small personal request. Can I represent my parents in this deck? They responded with a resounding yes, which inspired the 8 of Coins, featuring a seamstress, just like my mother, and the 2 of Coins, featuring a convenience store owner, just like my father, and the 2 people who gave everything to raise my siblings and me. And then, I'm not going to read all like the shipping stuff, but it does say they are not included, and they estimate them for North America, EU, UK, and Australia 14 to 21, Asia 8 to 16, everywhere else 18 to 24. Obviously that will, might change. But let's see. And this is their 6th crowdfunding project on Kickstarter. They've already completed fulfillment of the first 4, the Baroque Tarot, the Naked Truth Tarot, the Baroque Tarot Deluxe Edition, and the Chibi Tarot. And our backers have been super happy with them, as you can see from online reviews and comments on Kickstarter, while the 5th, the Lady Pirates Tarot, is currently being manufactured. All that to say that there's little risk associated with this project, and it mainly relates to external factors. None of us saw the 2020 pandemic coming, right? And yeah, I would say, like I have in previous videos, it's always nice when you're backing a deck by like either known creators or known publishers, just because you can see like, oh, they could have a feeling, and I don't mean like are there hiccups, but like, you know, do they fulfill their decks? Because like I think I've said in past ones, there's only been like once, maybe once for a deck, and then I'm currently waiting for a deck I pre-ordered from the person's website that said it was gonna come. Like I ordered it like last year this time. It was supposed to come like last fall, but it turned out they'd never fulfilled their Kickstarter pledges. Like they're still in the like they're trying to give them credit, but people on our Kickstarter are not happy, and frankly, I'm not happy either. Like I understand there's issues, but like this person had created decks before, so it's like I don't know. That just seems I don't know. It just seemed very strange. But that being said, I've backed a lot of things on Kickstarter. 95% of the time, there's been no problem, other than sometimes things do get pushed back. Like they said, you know, shit happens, right? Like, but most creators are also really good at letting you know what's going on. It's really more of a problem when they don't. Like, for example, like this person, if I had known when I was ordering on her website, if instead of saying, oh, I'm sending this, she actually had the month. Instead of saying like, oh, I'm going to be sending this out next month, she had said, you know, something about like she's got a Kickstarter running. Those will be fulfilled first. She anticipates it being blah, blah, blah. Because there's, you know, otherwise it's like false. To me, that's just like false advertising. Like, I spent a lot, and I've kind of written it off, which is unfortunate because she has really beautiful art. But I'm not gonna name her name because I think that's mean. But I'll never back a deck from her again. If I saw her deck being sold in like an indie shop, like a Riffle in Time or something like that, so sorry to vent. It does get me. But all that against, just to say, don't be afraid to back folks on Kickstarter, but do your homework. Like, if I like that, and like they say, you know, look at comments, look at reviews. The comment section is usually available publicly, and even some of the updates are usually public with comments on them public. So if you're trying to decide whether to back a Kickstarter, that can be a good place to see, like, you know, have people in the past had a good experience with this creator. So anyway, I hope you're able to back this if you like it. I'm really hoping when it comes out that I might have a chance to acquire it, but if not, it looks like a really cool deck. It's a really neat idea, and especially that hardcover guidebook. Seems like it'd be really beautiful just in and of itself. So I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I hope to see you again soon.